Betty Zane was a young heroine of the American Revolution, remembered for her incredible bravery during the Second Siege of Fort Henry and what is now Wheeling, West Virginia. In September 1782, during one of the last battles of the Revolution, a company of Loyalist soldiers known as Butler's Rangers, along with hundreds of allied Native American warriors, surrounded Fort Henry. Inside were a small group of settlers, men, women, and children, desperately defending the fort as their gunpowder supply dwindled dangerously low. Without it, they were done for. The Zane brothers, Ebenezer and Silas, remembered that a keg of gunpowder was still in their nearby cabin, just outside the fort's walls. It was practically a suicide mission, and everyone knew whoever went to go get it wasn't coming back. That's when 16-year-old Elizabeth Zane volunteered. At first, her brothers refused to let her go, saying it was too risky, but Betty argued that she could run faster than any of them, and the enemy would be less inclined to shoot at a teenage girl. At noon on the second day of the siege, Betty ran out through the fort's gates, sprinted across an open field. The Rangers and the natives were puzzled at first, thinking she was just some civilian fleeing the battle. She ran 70 yards and reached the cabin unharmed, grabbed the small powder keg and wrapped it in her apron, and started back. This time, the attackers realized what was going on and opened heavy fire. The settlers watched helplessly from the walls, fearing she was going to get hit, but Betty kept running despite all the bullets hitting around her. Against all odds, she made it back to the fort safely with the precious powder. Her bravery helped the defenders hold out until the attackers withdrew the next day. Years later, one of her descendants, the Western writer Zane Grey, immortalized her story in the 1903 novel Betty Zane, blending history and legend.